I think I might have found one of the strangest anime games you can find out there right now, and I'm betting most of you haven't heard of it. I'll give a little hint. It's a competitive third-person tactical hero, anime shooter, deck builder, visual novel with gacha and dating sim elements. Yes, all of those adjectives are correct. The game we are covering today is Strinova. To the untrained ear, it sounds a lot like this game was made when the developers got high and decided to put almost every popular game of the last decade into a blender, shake it up a little, and sprinkle some cute anime girls on top. And well, yeah, it's exactly that. It's a bit hard to describe exactly what this game is because it's easier to say what it isn't. Really the point of this video is to point out the sheer absurdity of this game's existence and how it shouldn't work but sort of does? Kind of? I don't even know. Right off the bat, booting up the game starts with a surprisingly interesting cutscene right out of a 12-episode anime series that unrightfully will never get a second season. It tries to set your expectations that this will be a somewhat serious game, but that's not true in the slightest, as you'll see. You'll play a short tutorial introducing the gameplay of this third-person shooter where you have the ability to somehow turn flatter than my bank account. This is the big gimmick of the main gameplay, where you can turn into paper to dodge bullets, scale up walls like Mario Odyssey, and glide. If you're wondering the lore reason for why we can do this, I have absolutely no idea. Surprisingly, the movement doesn't feel too bad once you get used to it, although it is a little clunky feeling sometimes when trying to climb up walls. Ripping straight from another genre, there are hero abilities for each character, including an ultimate ability. After finishing the tutorial, another cutscene will play, which makes you think there will be a plot to this game, but there really isn't much of value beyond the names of the factions that you play, being the Scissors and the Puss. I think the jokes are writing themselves at this point. Anyways, you'll then think you're getting into perhaps just another hero shooter game, but all of a sudden you're in a visual novel? This strange girl will meet you and formed an oath. Oh no. So you're telling me this is also part dating sim? Yep. You can slowly but surely date her here in the main menu. Why? By completing certain challenges in the main gameplay, you can earn rewards and progress to the next stages in your relationship, which I'm scared to even figure out what exactly that entails. But it gets weirder the more you look into it. A little detail to note is that you can never respond to her comments when she's talking to you in this menu either. It's almost like you're just a captive audience, probably duct taped somewhere in her room.
I've waited a long time for you. Thank you for being here.
Why is this in the game? She'll also wish you a happy birthday if you play on your birthday and have conversations with you in the main menu, which also feels unsettling for some reason.
No matter what you want to do, I'll be by your side.
Yeah, this is kind of beyond weird, but I don't think we're reaching that level yet. Higher tiers of your relationship oath will give rewards you can use in the PvP and unlock different scenarios in the menu, which just means she's standing somewhere else and says something different to you. And another thing she can do is text you at random milestones. Yeah, this game is as degenerate as it sounds.
Like you've got mail. Perhaps it's something important?
Don't even get me started on the Gooner skins. The higher oath tiers also unlock these visual novel events that make you forget this is even supposed to be a PvP game. I feel extreme whiplash playing this game. 1 second you're fighting for your life in an arena, and then now you're dating the girl that has you hostage in the main menu. I haven't even gotten to describing the actual PvP yet, but there's more layers to this element. Huh? Wait, what? Enter oath? Oh no, you can date more of the girls. Oh no. Cultivating Michelle's unique gamer mindset and molding her into an epic gamer. You cannot be serious with this writing. You cannot be serious. There's 3 girls in total you can date in the menu. I was not kidding in the intro. We are going to hit all of the genres that I listed earlier. Oh yeah, and before I forget, she also teaches you how to gamble in this game's gacha system. Because of course it has a gacha system and a battle pass, which rewards players with skins and more microtransactions than an EA Sports game. Gacha gamers rejoice. You have another pit to throw all of your money into. With enough whaling out, this studio too can build a fully functioning nuclear reactor. Nuclear fission aside, we can finally get to the main bread and butter of Strinova. It primarily revolves around the PvP matches set in suspiciously familiar places. Yeah, they kind of just ripped maps straight out of Overwatch for their payload escort maps, pushed the payload to the destination or stop it, and I'm pretty sure they also stole Valorant maps for their totally not Valorant game mode.
Bomb planted.
Yeah, they legitimately just stole a lot of stuff from these other games. At the very least, it's still totally better than Valorant. And I do mean, this is exactly like Valorant. Or I guess it's similar to CSGO, if you had the misfortune of playing that game. Same idea with rounds of attacking and defending, a shop to upgrade your gear, hero powers that make the gameplay a bit more interesting than plain run and gun. I hope you can see at this point what I meant when I said this game is like every game blended together somehow. There's also team deathmatches in different flavors, such as team gun game, swords only, and regular gunfights, which I just have to point out, there's an underlying comedic factor of these cute girls mercilessly gunning each other down. It's just, I think it's the contrast of these two ideas that makes it really funny in a sense. Mix that with some generic hero abilities and an interesting movement system, and the result is a strange, yet good time, all things considered. After a well-fought victory, the girl in your main menu will wish you congratulations on a hard match. Okay, I'm tempted.
I knew it! You really did win.
Yep, sure did. I still can't get over how weird this actually is. This game definitely doesn't take itself too seriously if you couldn't tell. But despite that, the gameplay is actually not that bad. You're able to maintain third person and zoom in a little bit if you want to, but you also have the option to fully scope into first person, making gunfights feel a little bit more fluid than I'd like to admit. Oh, and remember when I said this game was a deck builder? Yeah, I wasn't lying. There is a whole game mode revolving around that idea, although it's not exactly like you're expecting. You open up these totally not Pokemon card packs and equip them in a loadout. Then you can use this in their infected game mode, where you can equip cards through the chaos of the match to power yourself up while trying not to get overwhelmed by these things. When you're killed, you join the other team until everyone's infected or somebody somehow survives. I can't exactly tell what's going on in this gameplay, but I think I'm surviving. Yeah, this mode might be a little whack. It's just chaotic. I don't know what else to say about it. There is also, weirdly enough, an actual competitive system in this game, and the skill ceiling is surprisingly high. Like, I really did not expect there to be such a skill gap with the movement, but I guess that means they did a good job. It pains me to say, but it genuinely doesn't play too bad in the actual PvP. I also feel the need to remind you guys that playing matches, of course, gives Battle Pass levels like every other game nowadays, but also it advances your dating progress further and unlocks different visual novel scenarios. The tonal whiplash alone in this game might be enough to actually kill a small child-sized deer. The community sure is full of normal and happy people. Wait, what is going on in this language channel? Celestia's feet are defo underrated?
These are our people.
You'd really think all of these things mixed together would create an absolute mess of a game, and well, I mean, yeah, it kind of feels like it. It was a sort of fun fever dream kind of experience. It's also incredibly just weird in a lot of areas.
And hold your
No.
hand instead.
It's really crazy to me that under the hood, this game legitimately is a good free PvP experience, but there's a lot of stuff tacked in there that I'm like, why? If you guys have any more weird game ideas, feel free to leave them in the comments below. I might eventually get to it. Maybe. And also shout out to my friend Matt for putting up with this game with me. You're a real one. I'll see you guys in the next video.
Do you want me to let go of Faye and hold your hand
No,
instead?
there's a thing called consent. I don't know if you girls have been taught that.
I don't think they have.
You came just in time. We're getting ready for the PUS Drama Festival.
This game's existence proves God is truly dead.